Factory whistle. 5:58 a.m. The sound came from across the river before the sun cleared the horizon. Long, loud, impossible to ignore. The kind of sound that doesn't ask permission to enter your thoughts. I was standing near an old warehouse loading dock. Coffee cooling in my hand, watching the sky slowly trade darkness for steel blue. The factory had been there longer than most of the buildings around it. Longer than most memories. Every morning the whistle cut through the city, calling some people to work, waking others by accident, reminding everybody that time keeps moving, whether you're ready or not. Factory call, morning air, smokestacks rising everywhere. Keep moving through the light after the night. Factory call, still loud, echoes rolling through the clouds. Keep walking through the gray into the day. The workers started arriving through the front gate. Lunch boxes, work boots, heavy jackets carrying yesterday's dust. Nobody looked excited, nobody looked defeated, just focused like they had accepted a deal with routine a long time ago. A forklift moved pallets across concrete, beeping every few seconds. Machines waking up beside other machines. The city had its own heartbeat, but this place had rhythm, a different rhythm, older rhythm, built from schedules and repetition, built from showing up. The factory call, morning air, smokestacks rising everywhere. Keep moving through the light after the night. A factory call, still loud, echoes rolling through the clouds. Keep walking through the gray into the day. The first sunlight finally reached the warehouse windows, turning broken glass into gold for a few seconds. Then normal again. The whistle sounded once more, shorter this time, more like confirmation than warning. People disappeared inside the building, one by one. The parking lot slowly emptied and the workday officially began. Stood there a little longer, watching steam rise into the morning sky, thinking about how many lives move according to one sound, one signal, one moment, repeated every day for years. Factory call still rings through the gears and metal things. Keep moving through the strain, do it all again. Factory call, morning glow, where the restless always go. Keep rolling through the years, through the hopes and fears. Factory call, one last sound, echoing across the town. Keep going, don't explain. Tomorrow comes again. Factory whistle. 5:58 a.m. Reflecting on clouds. 3:21 a.m. looked up and realized the city was painting the sky again. Not with stars, not with moonlight, with signs, billboards, office towers, and thousands of windows refusing to sleep. The clouds above glowed orange and blue like they belonged to another world, a world built from electricity instead of sunlight. I stood on the corner waiting for a light to change, even though there were no cars coming. Habit is a strange thing. Sometimes it survives longer than reason. The crosswalk signal counted down and I watched every number disappear, like it mattered. Cold neon sky above my head. Street lights glow in blue and red. Keep moving through the night under artificial light. Cold neon sky still burns. Every lesson never learns. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. A delivery truck rolled through the intersection, music leaking softly from the cab, then fading into distance. A cyclist crossed the road without slowing down, like he trusted momentum more than traffic. I understood that. A convenience store sign buzzed behind me, fighting against the silence, winning. For now, across the street, an office tower still had lights on near the top floor. Someone was still working, still chasing deadlines, still trading sleep for tomorrow. The city never really rests, it just changes shifts. Cold neon sky above my head. Street lights glow in blue and red. Keep moving through the night under artificial light. Cold neon sky still burns. Every lesson never learns. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The wind got colder as the streets became emptier. Storefronts locking themselves shut one by one. Metal shutters dropping like final sentences. I walked beneath the glow of signs that advertised things nobody needed at 3 in the morning. Yet somehow they kept shining, maybe because shining is all they know. The clouds continued drifting overhead, carrying the city's colors with them. And for a moment, the entire sky felt connected to the streets below. One giant reflection, looking back at itself. Cold neon sky still glows where the restless always go. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Cold neon sky. Lights remain through the weather, through the rain. Keep rolling through the strain, through the quiet pain. Cold neon sky. One last stare, electric colors in the air. Keep going, don't explain. Tomorrow comes again. Clouds drifting slowly. City still shining below. Elevator out of service. Sign taped to the wall. I saw the sign before I saw the elevator. White paper, black letters, 4 simple words explaining a much bigger problem. Out of service. The hallway smelled like old carpet and cleaning products. The kind of smell every apartment building eventually learns. A guy carrying grocery bags stopped in front of the sign. Read it twice, like the second time might change the outcome. It didn't. He sighed, adjusted the weight in his arms, and headed toward the stairs. Same destination, different effort. I understood that feeling. Broken sign, still there, hanging in the stale air. Keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Broken sign, no lie, can negotiate with why. Keep climbing through same light, same pain, same forgotten corners. Halfway up I passed an old moving notice, still tape beside a fire extinguisher. Somebody arrived, somebody left, the building kept going. A woman carrying laundry came down from above, moving carefully one step at a time. Nobody complained, nobody needed to. The broken sign already said enough. Broken sign, still there, hanging in the stale air. Keep moving through the strain, do it all again. Broken sign, no lie, can't negotiate with why. Keep climbing through the dark, holding on to a spark. When I finally reached my floor, the hallway felt strangely quiet, like reaching the end of a small journey nobody remembers. I look back toward the stairwell, thinking about how many people changed their plans because of one piece of paper. Funny how something so small can redirect so much motion. The elevator door stayed closed, silent, motionless, waiting for repair, waiting for tomorrow, waiting longer than anyone wanted. Just like a lot of things. Broken sign still stays through the nights and through the days. Keep moving through the gray, find another way. Broken sign, faded edge, promises hanging by a thread. Keep walking through the strain, through the quiet rain. Broken sign, one last glance, one more unexpected chance. Keep going, don't explain, nothing stays the same. Elevator, still sleeping. Stairs, still working. Streetlight buzzing, 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 buzzing. 2:51 a.m. I parked at the far end of the lot, where nobody ever chooses to stop. Rows of empty spaces stretching beneath pale orange lights, like the city forgot this corner existed. The supermarket closed an hour ago, its sign still glowing above locked doors, advertising products to nobody. A shopping cart stood alone near the curb, turned sideways by the wind, looking abandoned, looking familiar. I walk between faded parking lines, listening to my footsteps bounce across asphalt, every sound returning slower than it left, like the night was thinking before answering. Parking lot, cold glow, where the lost echoes go. Keep moving through the night, under fading light. Parking lot, still awake, every choice we make. Keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. A security vehicle rolled past without stopping, headlights sweeping across empty cars, then disappearing behind the building. The silence returned immediately, as if it had been waiting nearby. A receipt drifted across the pavement, caught in circles by the wind, never reaching the exit, never staying still. I watched it longer than I should have, because sometimes motion is enough to become a story. The air smelled like rain, even though the storm never arrived. As clouds gathering somewhere beyond the city, making promises they wouldn't keep. Parking lot, cold glow, where the lost echoes go. Keep moving through the night, under fading light. Parking lot, still awake. Every choice we make, keep walking through the dark, holding on to a spark. The edge of the lot, a chain link fence separated concrete from open fields. Beyond it, nothing but darkness and distant highway lights. Tiny lines of movement crossing the horizon. People going places, people leaving places. The same thing from different angles. I leaned against the fence for a minute, watching the city breathe from a distance. Not loud, not dramatic, just steady like an engine that never fully shuts down. Then I turn back toward my car. The parking lot still echoing behind me, still holding every sound a little longer than necessary. Parking lot still remains through the weather, through the rain. Keep moving through the strain. Do it all again. Parking lot, empty space, time written on its face. Keep rolling through the dark, holding on to a spark. Parking lot, one last view. Nothing here but me and you. Keep going, don't explain. The echoes stay. Engine starts softly. Echoes fade into the night.